YouTube, what's going on? Facebook, what's going on? TikTok, what's going on? Jessica Juice, Roderick Shaw, exclusive flavor coming at y'all live on this Thursday, 10:32 p.m. in the evening in Whiteville, North Carolina, Columbus County, southeast region of North Carolina. The bed's at. Ain't gonna be in here long. Ain't gonna be in here long. Just got a topic of discussion. Brandon, what's going on? Staying silent to keep the peace. How many can relate? Can y'all relate to that? You know what I'm saying? You may be in a committed relationship, could be husband and wife, just could be a boyfriend, girlfriend. Um, there could be something going on inside the household, outside the household. You know what I'm saying? You may want to voice your opinion on a particular matter or subject, but you don't because you want to keep the peace in the household. So by voicing your opinion, you may get negative reception to whatever you're voicing your opinion about. Case in point, um, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you're at home, you know what I'm saying, stay at home wife or whatever the case may be. Say your husband or significant other drove trucks, 18 wheelers, long distance. And whether you know it or not, that is one stressful occupation, stressful job. You know what I'm saying? You have road hazards. You know what I'm saying? The weather, vehicles, accidents, layovers, picking up loads, losing loads, situation with fuel shortage, layovers, breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? And you all over the United States, keeping them wheels turning, hot. Sometimes the AC goes out on the 18 wheeler. But I mean, y'all know. But you know what I'm saying? Your significant other comes home. You know what I'm saying? And they want peace. You know what I'm saying? They want quiet. You know what I'm saying? They need at least a day. You know what I'm saying? A day and a half, 2 days. You know what I'm saying? To wind down, relax, so it's decompress. You know what I'm saying? So they come home. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a house full of kids. You know what I'm saying? Grandkids, a company. You know, that's not fair to him. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair to you. Um, Miss Jean Betts, the topic is staying silent to keep the peace, meaning keeping the peace in the household. So, like I said, man, the word no is so powerful and liberating. No, no, I'm not your in-house babysitter. Uh, no, I'm not your savings and loan. I'm not your backup plan. No, not today, not this week, not this month. You know, and can say that in confidence, knowing that, oh, you see what I'm saying? Blaring honest, I think. Okay, well, I hope you understand what I'm saying. And if you can relate, yeah, some hearts and some likes and tap in and tell a friend. Uh, yeah, man, that's not fair to your spouse, and it could be the other way around, you know, because it's a lot of female truck drivers now, um, long distance. So you know what I'm saying? When they come home, they want peace and quiet, man. They need time to decompress, get their thoughts together. Um, you don't want no house full of kids. Or hell, one kid at that. I understand the importance of being, you know what I'm saying, a grandparent, you know what I'm saying, and being there for, you know what I'm saying, your kids. But at the same time, that's the whole reason why you sacrificed so much pouring into your kids so they can see what a parent is supposed to be. You know, that being a parent is selfless. You know what I'm saying? So they will know what it takes to be a parent. So that's not a responsibility that you take lightly. It's not something that you just lay down and give that one of the greatest, if not the greatest gift, you know what I'm saying, you give to a man. You know what I'm saying? One, giving him your body. Two, giving him your womb, actually to reproduce with that man. You know, so showing, you know what I'm saying, your kids, girls and boys, a good example of what a potential mate is and should be. So it's not like getting back or a do-over. You know, so you can't raise kids twice. So if you didn't raise your kids, you can't get payback trying to be an awesome grandparent. That don't work because you're bringing someone else into that trauma, into all those unfinished ties that are unresolved. So you expect that person to go along with whatever you got going on because you didn't do what you were supposed to do when it really counted. And don't get me wrong, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Kids, they're going to need help, you know what I'm saying, along the way. But I'm not their in house daycare or babysitter, especially if it's something that you just want to go do and jack off. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing productive. You're not being a responsible parent. That's why it's important to show the kids what a responsible parent is. Like I said, man, it's one of the greatest challenges. It's one of the most rewarding responsibilities to have a real parent. You know what I'm saying? That goes both ways, a real father and a real mother. Selfless. It's not about you anymore. You know what I'm saying? You bring a life into this world, all your wants and needs, that goes to the back burner. So be mindful of each other. You know what I'm saying? Occupation when you come home, because home is as far as an individual can go. That's supposed to be your safe space. And if I'm the husband or the wife and I can't express to you, I need it to be quiet when I come home. You know what I'm saying? I need it to be about us when I come home. You know what I'm saying? We can set a day to the side, or if I'm taking some time off, and we can have the family around. We can have the grandkids around. But I don't need that noise and all that movement in the house when I get off the road. You know what I'm saying? That's a trigger, you know what I'm saying, for some people. But if that's something that you doing because you feel some kind of guilt because you were a parent to your kids, you can't make up for all lost times and the stuff that you didn't do for your kids trying to make up through the grandkids. It's not going to work. That's never going to work. You know what I'm saying? It's resentment that's there, unresolved. It's conversations that need to be had, you know what I'm saying, with the kids and the mother. So until that happens, it's the ripple effect. Now you got a man and a woman that's married having to stay silent to keep the peace in the household because one or the other didn't do what they were supposed to do as a parent. So now you passing that generational curse on in the lineage of your family. So that trauma, no one's healing, is still carrying on to the next, to the next, to the next. And women, listen, listen, look at what a man does. Don't worry about what he's telling you. Don't get into your emotions when dealing with a man. And I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I understand the way a woman is made up. You know what I'm saying? Emotional. And men will play on that. Whisper sweet little nothings to you. Give him that greatest uh, gift, allowing him to procreate, giving him your womb to create an offspring, and he leave you holding the bag. So don't worry about what he's telling you. Watch what he's doing. And I know it could be hard to find that track record to see if he's worthy of having, you know what I'm saying, your womb to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep it PG, but then I also want to let the women know sometimes you got to swallow that. You got to swallow. He's not worthy. He's not worthy. And all your instincts, your gut, everything about him, your body is telling you he ain't the one. Or maybe it's his swag. Maybe it's his dress. Maybe it's his talk. Maybe it's what other women think of him. And you think you won the prize because he's giving you all the attention at that particular time. But when responsibility comes and it's time to provide and protect for that child, for you, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, a marriage or y'all in a committed relationship, every man ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? You could be grown in age, but still a child in the mind. Like I said, you have to be selfless to be a real parent. You know what I'm saying? A real spouse, providing and protecting for that woman, holding it down. So, like I said, be mindful of each other, what, you know what I'm saying, each other bring to the table, what you got going on. And remember, home as far as we can go. I understand, you know what I'm saying, you may be a grandparent, but that don't mean the door is open every day, all day, just to come drop them off. You know what I'm saying? If you raise them to be a real parent, they wouldn't take advantage of you that way. But if you know deep down you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a parent, then you got that guilt trip thinking, I got to do this, or I'm supposed to do this. Well, I know I wasn't there for them. So you trying to make up for lost time. You can't do that. It's never going to work. But like I said, now it's trauma passed on into your lineage, the ripple effect. Now you got a married couple coming off the road or whatever they doing, work. Now the grandkids are over at the house all the time because it wasn't done the right, proper way in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Things need to be done decent and in order. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not preaching to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to us. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? The little that I know, the little that y'all know, we put it together. And that's what I mean, man. A community of healers. And I'm talking about what we see, what we hear, what we eat, how we feel, who we bring into our homes, who we are around, because energy is real. All of that. I'm talking about a complete detox, and it's real. I see you. What's going on there, brother? Little Bryant. I see you, brother. I see you. Um, who we got in the live over here? Goddess Ty Jefferson 29. What's going on? Yeah, and I see, you know what I'm saying, Miss Jean Betts and Mr. Lulo Bryant. They're having a conversation back and forth. And it's good. It's good to talk. It's good, you know what I'm saying, to ping off of one another and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying, that generational gap where we all can understand and see what's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? Where I can be 40, someone can be in the mid 50s, someone can be in their 30s and 20s. And everybody is dealing with some of the same similar issues because of past trauma. People not healed. They weren't shown a good example of relationship, of love. You know what I'm saying? Love doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Love isn't domestic violence. Love isn't chaos. Love isn't any type of vice or an addiction that you put over the family or the kids. So that's all I'm saying. Tap in, tune in, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm saying anything that resonates with you all, share it, comment, you know? So that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? People are in relationships, people are in marriages, are in prison in their own homes, but won't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We can't have a conversation, can't voice our opinion because it turns into an argument. So to keep the argument down, we stay silent. We stay silent and we are just existing. We're not living. That's not living. That's not love. That's not quality of life. That's I'm gonna stay silent to keep the peace. And by you saying no to your so-called friends and loved ones and family, oh, you wrong. Well, dang, mama. Well, dang, dad. You can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go out. Well, I'm tired. But you know what I'm saying? I showed you what a real parent was: sacrifice, selfless. You gonna be that for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Can't help. You know what I'm saying? Who you lay down with, who you procreate with. You know, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? Accidents happen, or you know, he said this and he said that, and he promised this and he promised that. That's why I said earlier. Forget what he telling you. Watch what he do, and do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because most women, most black women are natural detectives. If it's something y'all want to know, y'all will find it out. You know, but if it's going to hurt or it's not favorable of what you want to know, then you'll be afraid to ask. But see, that's a lifetime of trauma and pain. You know what I'm saying? Giving a man the honor of procreation, allowing him to reproduce. First of all, just allowing him the access of your body in that way, but then trusting him enough to allow him to procreate, that is sacred. You know, it's sacred. You don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Have your standards, keep your standards. You know what I'm saying? And know your role. Know your role as a woman. And men, know your role as a man. You know what I'm saying? Grow the fuck up. Stop the bullshit. Stop the ripping and running in the streets. Having to have one, two, three, four, five different women. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's whack. That's whack. Because you having kids over here, you got kids over there, then there's no stability. You know what I'm saying? Child support is okay, but that ain't what's needed. They need to see the stability of a mother and a father in the household every day. Every day. Lay his head down at night. He need to know mom and daddy in the household. Understand you may have a job where you can't be at home every night, but he need to know mom and daddy, that's a union. You know, but making a kid in a different state and making a kid over here, yeah, you don't even make a phone call. They don't even get to see summertime. You know what I'm saying? So then they grow up with gaping holes and wounds, feeling like they're not worthy. Well, hell, my daddy didn't want me, my mama didn't want me. And that shit passes on into life. Then when they procreate, trying to have a relationship, trying to live and trying to, they didn't have an example. Some do exceptionally well. You know what I'm saying? But that's the exception. That's not the rule. But y'all see, Y'all see our situation. Y'all see uh, the state of Black America, the state of the Black relationship, two parent household. Not knocking, you know what I'm saying? What everybody do, who love who. I'm saying the Black man and the Black woman. You know, everybody can do what they do. That's between them. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? How I was raised and what uh, would be more beneficial to our kids, what they need to see. The Black woman, the Black man in the household, you know what I'm saying? A union, a marriage, and knowing your role, playing it so they can see. That's a part of healing. That's a part of having that next generation to carry on, you know what I'm saying? Your legacy, our legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not, dysfunction is not normal. Chaotic is not normal. A lot of these things have been created. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to the point where we accept it. It's not normal. But yeah, I've been here long enough. Tap in, tune in, tell a friend. Like I said, staying silent to keep the peace in the household. Is it worth it? And take your power back. No. The word no is powerful and it's liberating. It doesn't make you a bad person to say no. Just because you have it, don't mean you got to give it up. Like I said, if you showed them the way, you taught them, and you know they know the way, and they just choose to do whatever they do, then you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to have a come to Jesus moment and what's really going on. But hey, you know, I got to tell you before I go, cold health as well. It really is. We got to stay hydrated. Got to stay happy. Don't try food a whole lot more. Want a blessing? Be a blessing. The piggyback effect is alive and well. It's never about me, my I. It's about us, we, them, they. Helping to create a community of healers. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I'm willing to share freely. Hey, with that being said, see that guy in the background? That's me. I'm just a guy. Y'all put the juice and just a guy juice. And I mean that. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't say it. But hey, if you're not on the doctor's orders and you're hydrated and you're not on any medication that prevents you from getting out in the sun, tomorrow, get outside, man, and get some of that good old vitamin D. Let that sun activate that melanin, that serotonin and melatonin in the body so you can get that good night's sleep like a brand new baby. Earth, ground, put your feet in the grass. I didn't say you had to walk in it. And if all else fails, inhale, exhale, smile, relax, detox, reset. It's not illegal yet. We still can smile. 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes every day. Breathe in and out. You may have to do it before work. You may have to do it on your lunch break. You may have to do it on your way home or when you get in the driveway or in the parking lot. 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes, man, because you're worth it and you deserve it. And if you're at work, close the blinds, lock the door, take the office phone off the hook, turn off the cell phone, take your socks and shoes off, earth and ground at your desk, at your table. 5 minutes. Breathe in and out. Think of nothing else but your breath because you deserve it. Someone's always pulling at you, always wanting something. It's a deadline. It's the shenanigans at work. It's all the different personalities. You know, it's the microaggressions. So you have to decompress, relax, detox, reset. And hey, if you're home and you got a significant other, take them outside with your man and stretch your legs. And if you ain't got one of them, take a friend. And if your friend don't want to go, y'all let the main thing be the main thing. Y'all get out, y'all get y'all some. Hey, with that being said, just I got juice, exclusive flavor, Project Shaw. They call me Juice. I love y'all. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. Good night, Miss Jean Betts. Good night, TikTok. I love y'all. Peace.